And I spent the first 15 minutes of that broadcast talking about the blowout between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and telling our listeners that I had predicted this going back to January 21st, inauguration day. And what's interesting, at that time, the only thing that had come out in the news was Donald Trump saying, "I'm disappointed in Elon Musk." Nothing else. And well, over the next like 8 hours, it became the equivalent of World War III, with the two of them going at it, and Trump digging in and saying things that no president should even think, much less do. And let's be clear, Donald Trump started this. He was just a vicious man. But it is interesting that I not only foresaw that this breakup would occur and that it would occur this viciously, and for this reason. I gave the reason, I gave the timing, I gave the degree that it would happen back on January 21st, 5 months before it actually played out. The only person that could predict exactly what was going to happen, and did. And then I've actually pulled out the posts that I wrote back then and have reposted them just to verify this. But I was so confident in what I had seen that with a single line from Donald Trump, I announced that this breakup was underway. What we saw since that time is the most amazing bit of chicanery I've ever witnessed in politics. And I've known a lot of politicians personally. It's just the single worst thing I've ever seen. For Donald Trump to lie and to slander and to demean not only his largest donor, the largest political donor in the history of the world, the man who is responsible for him being in the White House as opposed to in jail. If Trump had not been offered the hundreds of millions of dollars to carry the last election through those swing states, he'd have been sentenced. And the cases, the felonies, he had already lost, and he would have been in prison. Instead, he's in the White House. And he's in the White House largely because of Elon Musk.